Hey, Walter.
Yes, sir.
You ready for a bedtime story?
Yes, I am. What's our book tonight?
It's called My Box of Color.
Oh, that looks like a fun one.
Yep, it is a good one.
Kind of a slow start.
Well, we're not there yet. Hold on.
Oh, there's a mouse with a crayon.
Yep. Here we go. If I used my box of color to color in this boat, would the color that I choose help the boat to float?
Oh, I can tell you that one. No sirree, Bob.
You know about boats?
Yeah, I had a boat. Didn't matter what color it was. It always sank to the bottom. It was made of rock and holes, but still.
If I colored in this cat, changed the color of his fur, would he still sit on my lap? Would he still want to purr?
Well, sure he would. He's a cat, isn't he?
He is a cat.
Hey, there's worms on this cat.
He does. He's got a little worm over here on his
behind.
That's his tail. And then he's got a little hidden worm right over here.
I'm going to keep my eye out for worms.
That's a good idea. If I colored in the ocean the same color as the shore, would the fish swim to my house right up to my door?
I don't think that would be possible because it would still be the shore.
You're right. Any worms?
Yep, we got a worm in the apple. He looks kind of nervous. And then there's a swimming worm. Yep, good eye. He's just kind of hanging out. Bah! Spiders!
Oh, well. Come here.
Spiders scare me.
No, dude. These are just like book spiders. They won't hurt you.
You promise?
I promise. I wouldn't lie to you, brother. If I colored in these spiders so beautiful and bright, would spiders still be scaring everyone in sight?
Yes, sirree, they would.
If I colored in these flowers the same color as the trees, would we want to pick them still? Would they still feed all the bees?
Well, sure they would. They'd just be different colored flowers. Hey, I like the smell of flowers. These flowers smell like books. There's some more worms.
Yep. If I colored in these frogs any color that I like, would they still be hopping home? Or would they take their bikes?
Oh my goodness, frogs on bikes. That's hilarious. And there's another worm on a skateboard. I'd love to skateboard with a worm.
If I made the sun this color, would it still be just as hot?
Well, sure it would. Hey, did you know that I have to put sunscreen on the top of my head?
I guess so, yeah. Look at that worm has sunglasses.
Oh, he's cool.
If I made my beets this color, would they taste like beets or not?
I hope not. I don't like beets. My grandma used to make pickled beets, and I would put them in my shoes so I wouldn't have to eat them.
Walter, don't tell kids to put beets in their shoes, okay?
Okay, kids, don't put beets in your shoes.
If my peacock was this color, would he still be just as proud?
Well, he should be. He's a good-looking fella.
If my brass horn wasn't brass, would it still be just as loud?
Well, it looks like it is. It's blowing that worm right out of it.
If gorillas were this color, would they still be just as strong?
Well, I'll tell you what. He's beating that worm in a tug-of-war for a banana. Go, gorilla, go!
What about this tall giraffe? Would her neck be just as long?
Yup, it's just as long. Whoa!
What if I were not the color that I was meant to be? Would you still be my friend? Would you still like me?
Why, that's the silliest thing I ever heard. Of course I'd still like it. I'd like that wormy if it was my friend. I wouldn't care what color it was. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first and last time that you will ever see me kissing a worm. I just did that to show them that I would still be their friend. It doesn't matter what color they are.
Walt, you're a good man, you know that?
Why, thank you, sir.
You ready for bed?
No, sir, I am not.
You ready for some beets? Good night, everybody.